Hello, you beautiful people. Welcome and thanks for joining in for today's artsy talk. Today I want to talk about my personal experience with art schools, which is just my point of view of things and the things that happened to me personally. And yeah, I just want to share this with all of you, so to deliver a positive message and all that. So first of all, I went to a normal school for 10 years of my life. There was just normal art class and all that, and yeah, it was not like focused on art. It was just a normal school. And then for 11th and 12th class, I was given the opportunity to go to a school for design and I wanted to be a graphic designer. I wanted to make to get an apprenticeship for learn the I didn't really want to study because it was really expensive, because then in my in Lower Saxony we still had costs, student loans and all that. It's not the case anymore, but it was just too expensive. My parents didn't have so much money, so I went to the school and was like, yeah, okay, I will learn to draw better and stuff, and it will all be about design, and I will get Photoshop courses and all that, but nothing happened. So this school calls itself a design school, but all I got was like 2 classes or so, where I would draw, not even life drawing, just not even life drawing, just like art class in my old school. That's it. Nothing else. No Photoshop courses, nothing. I was really sad then, and I just wanted to graduate. I just wanted to leave the school. I just thought, okay, I'm just getting this degree so I can work and learn the job from the apprenticeship, and maybe I have to do training and stuff, be a trainee or stuff, but I was so hyped, and then alright, so I graduated, but my grades just fell. I had really good grades after I graduated in 10th class, but this one was like, this school was really getting me down, So I had bad grades in everything besides the language classes and the drawing classes, and nobody wanted to hire me. Like 1 or 2, I just wanted to get hired, I was applying to all kinds of jobs, but I don't know, it was a bad year. And then somebody my parents knew or know told them and me about this art college, and so with my degree I could apply for the Bachelor of Art there, and that's what I did. So there were still student loans in our country, so I am really, really grateful. My parents said, okay, we're gonna do this somehow. We're gonna pay this. We can do this. And I'm really, really grateful for that. And my grandma helped, and my parents helped, and I was working when I wasn't in school all the time. And this was so, I was never expecting to do a bachelor degree. I was just thinking, well, I'm gonna work and that's it. But I was given the opportunity, and I went to get my bachelor degree, and it was cool, you know. The time was fine. I had live drawing classes and other drawing classes, and I learned a lot about the programs, Photoshop, InDesign, Illustrator, and all that. But somehow I was surrounded by really good people, you know, and I was really young. I was really young. I was like 18, 19. I was really, I think it was that, yeah. So I was surrounded by really good people and older people who were really into realistic art, and somehow I had the feeling that, you know, as you can see clearly, I'm more of a comic artist. And I come from manga art. You know, I was a big manga fan in school and all that. And I kind of struggled hard with my style. I always felt like I need to go in at least a semi realistic style. I need to force myself into this, but it doesn't work like this. You develop a style pretty I can't talk. You develop a style pretty early, and you need to develop it over the years, but parts of it always will show through. And these are parts that, you know, you get, your style gets influenced by a lot of things you like, a lot of series you like, or books, or comics, or movies, or pop culture things, just like that. And I was always feeling like I did something wrong, and my style looked really ugly back then when I look at the drawings and all that. So yeah, you just can't force yourself to draw in a certain direction. I mean, you can, but it won't make you happy. I always felt like, oh, I like this, I want to draw like this, but that's not right, that's not okay. I need to be more realistic to be worthy. And that's just, don't think like that, that's crap, that's not true. So I knew that I was going to be a graphic designer. Maybe I'm doing some illustrations on the side. I was always focused on that, because I knew that in Germany it's really hard to be an illustrator, and I was not good when I graduated at illustrating at all. So yeah, but still I felt like I wasn't allowed to draw the things I liked. So I am really sure that a lot of people are feeling the same. So I graduated and all that, and I got a job and everything's fine, but somehow I fell into a hole. Every time I focused on getting better, I was always feeling like, well, I need to draw more realistically, because when I did my bachelor, I was always surrounded by these people. It's not their fault though, it's just my point of view that was really toxic. It's not their fault at all. So I just felt like my art was always a bit looked down to, because it's more comic, more cartoony, more manga-ish things. And on the one hand, this school really helped me to improve on my anatomy and all that with the life drawing classes, but on the other hand, I always felt like I was doing something wrong, and that feeling always hit me when I started to train myself to practice drawing. And I stopped submitting things to the internet. I stopped to draw. I just drew for myself, and I didn't draw very much, but then something clicked. I thought that I love drawing, why don't I just draw? And I started to watch sketchbook tours on YouTube and other artists, and saw that there are artists on Instagram, and realized that it's not just for posting your food. And I made an account and I started to upload videos after a long time of being absent from the internet, for this reason, that I thought I have no place because my art isn't worth being seen. And that was my thought for a long time when I stopped posting regularly or at all. And then I thought, well guys, you know, why do I want to, why would I think that? I mean, it was just like I was having a conversation with myself where I said, well, girl, what are you talking about? Why are you not worth it? Why are you being so depressive? Why are you being so negative? You have to be more positive. You only have this one life, you know, and you have to make something out of it. So I thought, if I don't claim my place now and I try to be seen now, when do I start? I mean, I'm on a good way. I draw every day and I work really hard on myself and all that. And I mean, I'm 27 now. That's really young. On the one hand, on the other hand, not that young. So I want to do something with my life that I really like, because drawing I was not that focused on training anatomy and perspective and all that stuff all the years, but I'm now, and I want to share my journey, you know. I want to share the thing that you can become better if you just draw and practice. And maybe some of you are feeling the same way, that you're not good enough to post things, and that your stuff is not as good as other stuff and all that. But you know, maybe you didn't go to art school, and I tell you what, you don't have to. Going to art school has nothing to do with being happy with what you create. And you don't have to make this excuse that you didn't went to art school. It's not about that degree. It's about creating something that makes you really happy. So for the first time, I started to be really happy with my art, because right now I have started to create things that I enjoy and content that I enjoy. I mean, since I was a kid, you know, and then you get dragged into this, oh no, that's wrong, and all that stuff. And now I forced myself to think more positively about my art. I still see mistakes though, but you know, you don't have to go to art school to be a happy artist. You don't have to go to have any degree to be a happy artist. You just have to work on yourself and become better, and maybe share it with people and take them on your journey. And I really love to see people who create every day and sketch every day, and I see them grow, and I see their audience is growing. That's a really good thing. You know, it's not about the big audience, it's about just going on that journey and just claiming your place, because you're just worth it, and you have to realize it. And thinking that you're not worth to be seen is really toxic, and I mean, you have only this one life, in my opinion, and you should do the things you enjoy, and you should create a nice and beautiful thing that makes you happy, and you should try to bring the joy you have creating to other people. And that was really cheesy. I'm really sorry. You know, when times are rough, you can push through. And I did, and you can do that too, and just start. Just draw something right now, maybe. So, okay. Enough cheesiness. I'm sorry. The next video won't be so cheesy. It's ridiculous. But I wanted to share this because I had this on my mind for a long time. And if you made it to the end of the video, I'm really grateful, and thank you very much for listening to my ramblings, and I don't know if it made any sense to you. So, you know, I promise next video will be not that cheesy and stuff. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching, and have a good week, and be happy and create something really cool. And if you want, you can share whatever you want of your creations in the comments. I would love to see what you draw, and you know, where you are at your journey right now. Thanks for watching, and bye bye!